Alex Coffey joins us now for a look at some of his trades. Before we get to that, Alex, we have to talk about the market action, and we have that jobs report coming out on Friday.
Yeah, that seems to be the big data point of the week, of course, the monthly jobs number, but really the market's kind of in no man's land right now. We've seen quite the rally so far this year, but we keep struggling at that same roughly 28.15 level on the SPX, and we keep falling from that a little bit, but no conviction behind the selling. So I think that's going to be a big number to kind of see, what's the next step on the Fed front, but also where does the market go from here?
Right, the jobs report always something that the Fed is watching. Let's take a look at your trades. You picked some big names here, starting with ExxonMobil. What do you see happening here in the options?
So ExxonMobil, the trade that I'm seeing is actually the monthly March 78.5 puts, and those are being bought. But we look at what's going on. You had them come out and actually raise their profit targets, and you saw that CapEx spending is up. These should be positives, right? But if you look at the energy sector as a whole, it's one of the strongest performing sectors so far this year. So to me, this is more of a protective put story against potential long position as sort of a hedge, as we're kind of in that no man's land, as I said.
And another big name, Caterpillar. Now, this is a stock that can trend with the China negotiation headlines.
It absolutely can. And so the trade I'm seeing is the 141 calls for this week, the March 8th weekly. And I think that's the exact thing. It's a trade optimism trade. And so we keep seeing all these headlines come out, and that seems to be running out of steam a little bit. But if we get something concrete there, maybe you'll see a little bit of a lift. But you also had the Caterpillar CFO come out and say that North America and China sales are strong.
What do you think about the financials, JP Morgan?
So JP Morgan is one, obviously it's going to be very interest rate sensitive. And so with the more dovish Fed, you're going to get less of an interest rate hike situation. Also, that's weighing on the yield curve as well, which of course the banks like to see a steeper yield curve. I'm seeing the 102 puts trading in JP Morgan for this week, which is a little bit of a bearish play.
Ooh, good to have you here. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.